Here we're doing an installation of an ooze tube in a gas station parking lot. This is a typical type tree. We have an ooze tube. It comes rolled on a stake. Just unroll it. You'll see at the top of the stake a little bag that has 4 drippers and a starter punch, which is a roofing nail. Set that aside. Take the unrolled ooze tube, put it around the tree, put the 2 end flaps together, and as you'll see, kind of pre-open the slots. You're going to use the wooden stake to lace the 2 ends together, making sure that you have the fill slot pointed up direction, because you don't obviously want to be able to fill it from the bottom. You put the stake on the high side of the tree if there's a hill, put it in the ground, put your fill hole into the fill slot. If it's not big enough for the tip of your hose you're using, just use a knife to make it bigger or a pair of scissors. Put your water source into the bag, and I like to tuck it around the stake just so it doesn't plop out and get me wet. Turn on the water if it's not already on. Adjust the positioning or the lie of the ooze tube so it's kind of out away from the tree and it sits nice and pretty. Sometimes this is not required, but sometimes I'll cut a little bitty hole in the other side so I can bleed the air out of it. Then push the stake on down into the ground. Take out the starter punch, which is just a roofing nail. Reach down inside next to the root flare of the tree. Insert it into the side of the ooze tube. You can see it down in there. The tube will seal around the nail. When you remove it, you'll see water squirt out. Then you take the dripper, you find the sharp end, which is black, and you start it into that hole. Very carefully make sure it's into the hole, and then just press it in, and it'll kind of snap in place and immediately start to drip. And that's what it'll do. It'll drip for 2 weeks. It's 30 gallons of water, 1 drip at a time. And that's really all there is to it. The tree will be very happy.